All right, here is the fourth grade American history timeline that I made with my son. On the cover, we put an outline map of the United States and wrote in the postal abbreviation, since that'll be in the geography syllabus this year. And then this timeline is very similar to my medieval timeline. If you haven't seen it, let me quickly show it to you. It's just printed pages. These are some pages I made on PowerPoint, and I'm willing to email you if you would like a copy. And what I did was it's just 2 pages, and I tape them together with Scotch tape on the front and then on the back, and then I fold them and use my nail or a ruler to make a nice sharp crease. Then the following page, when I crease it the opposite direction. And when you put the tape on, you just leave a little tiny gap so that there's a point where there's just tape, not paper on paper. And it makes it fold more nicely. So the nice part is then I can fold it out completely like a big long timeline, or you can fold it back in and it makes a little portable book. And so then my kids have these. This is the 4th grade. In 6th grade we do in Egypt. 7th grade we do Greece and Rome. And 8th grade we do medieval history. And then if they've made all of those, they should have all of history contained in these timelines, and they can reuse them in high school. This one combines 3 different historical periods. So I printed 6 pages for the Age of Exploration, 4 for the Age of Revolution, and 4 for the Modern Age. In the Age of Exploration, it's from 1400 to 1700. I found that on like Wikipedia or something. And so we just did a lighter blue, and we did 50-year increments up here above the top of the timeline, but attached with a dotted line. You can see these are memory dates that I want my kids to memorize. Some of them, actually most of them, are from the 3rd grade memorization, history memorization, but some of these I've added, things like the fall of Constantinople, Spanish Inquisition, Columbus, and Martin Luther. After the Age of Exploration, we move into the Age of Revolution. And that is from 1700 to 1917. So it wasn't only the American Revolution, but other revolutions were happening around the world. And so we just did a slightly darker blue. I don't even know that you can tell, but it was just a way to show that there's a change. And then when we got to the modern age, we did the darkest blue, and I changed to 20-year increments. This is 1900 to 1950, 1950 to 2000. But then my last 2 pages this is where we as a family will have a lot of dates. So I did 2000 to 2020 and 2020 to 2040. This page was really so that it would be easy to tape it into the book. So let me just show you this page. This is an example of the page that we worked on just a tiny bit. What we did was we did our memory dates, which were from the Mother of Divine Grace 3rd grade syllabus. And then down here, we added some dates that were for our own personal history, or what he would be studying in history. So here on the timeline, we placed a number 1 for this is the first thing that's going to be listed down here. And then next to the number 1, we put 1902. Nana was born, and that's my grandmother. So my son really got engaged with these. These are the dates of his grandparents and parents, and he was able to see, like, my dad was born in the Great Depression or something like that. That was really exciting. And then he added D-Day because that was a date that was really meaningful to him. Down here at the bottom of the page, you'll find that there's this bigger space, and that's really if you have a child who's artistic or they want to color, put like pictures of inventions or something that they're interested in, representative of these different historical events. That's a space to do that. So there it is. That's the timeline. It's nice and easy, and just make a comment or send me an email if you have any questions.